Yeah, so last night I was told that I'm the purest comic there is. Appreciate it, love ya. Love you, Shane, love you, John, love you, Alex. I love anybody that loves me. 5-0. What if the 5-0 loves you? Oh, they do. They do, which is kind of weird. Considering how much I don't love them. But if they knew my true sentiment, they probably wouldn't love me. But, it's not individual cops that I have a problem with. It's the system that I have a problem with. It's the system they work for. If people have watched this channel, they haven't gathered that. So if you have a police officer in your family, or you're friends with one, I'm friends with a police officer. I have a cousin that's a police officer. The cops that I meet are pretty cool. When I used to work at MAPCO back in the day, all the cops would come in and they told me they loved my fucking music. I played Tupac and the good gangster rap. The only good gangster rap is Tupac, because he was sacrificed for that shit. Think about that album that he came out with. Don Illuminati. Think about that shit. He knew exactly what was gonna happen to his ass. It's so funny, like, they literally tell you everything that's happening. They tell you everything that's going on, but the sheep are like, oh no, I'm sure that's artistic. That's really, really artistic. You know, when that picture of P on the cross, you know, I'm sure that was really creative. You know, he's comparing himself to Jesus. Why is he doing that? Oh, because his rap is really good. His rap is really good. Yeah, he fucking died for it. He made a sacrifice. If you make a sacrifice, I mean, that's what it means to love something. That's what it means to do something that matters. Is you make a sacrifice. And he was willing to do that. So more power to him. Love ya. Love you, P. Wherever you are, hopefully in heaven, hopefully waiting for my ass. But anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. Yes, please pray for my friend Alex. It's like she has avoided going to the hospital for the same reason that I avoid doctors. You know, I don't trust them. But I mean, this is serious shit, though. This is really serious shit. She's had, I think, what, 5 seizures since February? And, I mean, she had one last night after we were talking. And she's all dizzy and shit. And she's internalizing this stuff, so she's not talking about it to the other comics because she doesn't want people to know that she's really falling apart about this shit. I'm like, I understand, man. But I mean, there's a huge difference between you know, hypochondria and, you know, fucking brain hemorrhage. So, you know, if you're having all these symptoms and you keep, you know, having seizures and blacking out, and she said that she felt like she was going into a portal and shit. I was like, well, that's kind of cool, but so you feel like Frank Zappa, huh? Man, I was thinking about this last night. Like, alternative stuff is so much better. I mean, this is obvious, but I mean, mainstream, the lamestream. I came up with that before Donald stole that shit from me. He did. Because I've always said that when you swim up the mainstream, it's nothing but a lame stream. But we're really blessed to see that. We're so lucky that we know that everything's a lie. We already knew that long before all this crap, long before 2020 vision. We knew that shit. We've known that since 1991, baby. That's when the World Wide Web came out. Y'all know. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Just to let it sink in. The letter W is the number 6 in Jewish gematria, so I'm not saying if you use the internet that means you're gonna burn in hell. And I don't think because you have a smartphone you're gonna burn in hell. I'm just saying it's a means to control. That's what the devil does. He tries to control things. He tries to infiltrate. And he's got all his angels with him. Okay? So the more that you go along with this modern world, I mean, that's why I avoid it. I didn't need to read no scripture to figure that shit out. It was just obvious. Like, don't get that phone. You know, that just seems terrible. And every single day, I'm proven right.